following program, The Nightcap, is set for a mature audience. Actually, screw that. The following program, The Nightcap Live, is set for the most immature audience on the planet. That's right, we have people that tune in and week out from all around the globe, so we hope that you have a little bit of a sense of humour, you don't mind adult content, and you don't mind little words like boobs and titties and ball sacks and, you know, all the other stuff that goes with it, like, I don't know, vaginas. It doesn't really matter if you've got a sense of humour, you're gonna love it here on the show. Hell, you might even hear some fart jokes, and that's okay too, because farts are funny. We've also got a very, very unhealthy infatuation with bells. So you might hear that throughout the course of the show, but relax. It's all in good fun. So this is what I suggest. I suggest that you take your shirt off, get naked if you want, and get ready to have some fun here on the Nightcap. Welcome aboard Nightcap Rail. We hope that you enjoy your travel. All we ask is you refrain from pushing your boobs, balls and penis up against the windows of the train. This has caused serious injury to farmers in the local area. Thank you again for riding the Nightcap Express. Welcome back to the Nightcap. Coming to you around the world. A big hello to each and every one of you, literally around this wonderful planet of ours, and our intergalactic followers as well. It is good to have each and every one of you back here on a Friday night. This is, of course, the Nightcap Live. This is where things go a little bit more crazy, a little bit more risque, and we use, like, some dirty words sometimes. So be careful of that. You might hear, like, really dirty words, and you'll be like, oh, my gosh, that was a dirty word. And we'll be like, yeah, it certainly is. We warned you. We told you at the very beginning. If you are coming over from all the Sovereign Citizen DUIs, Karen's videos and stuff, and this is your first time catching a live, things are a little bit different, but it's okay because it's still fun and or exciting. So let's get right down to it because that's how we do it. Over that far side of the studio, he's, of course, our Hall of Famer. That is the Lord of Rock and Roll and King of all that is metal. It is back Nick.
Good evening, Captain. Good evening, Nation. Hope everyone's well.
So far, so good. How are you?
I'm okay. Forgive my more dishevelled than usual appearance. I couldn't be bothered to get ready.
I noticed you didn't put your face on. Yeah, I say, yeah.
I'm desperately in need of a haircut.
Yeah.
But that's
I'll
okay.
probably get all of them.
Yeah, actually, that's probably the best idea.
I try my best.
Oh, no, that's very, very good.
Yeah. You do a great job. Do you do Secret Agent Nesta's hair too? Because
I am not that stupid.
I was going to say, it's a hidden talent.
No, you're not that stupid.
I am willing.
Can we do it on here one day? I'll do it.
I'd be so friggin' scared.
I need to
do it all my own.
Oh, hey,
how is her ass?
Hey, what?
Oh, awesome question. Right there in the center part of the studio, she's of course the regal lady that represents the Udall and Crochet division. She is the one, the only fiery redhead herself, Secret Agent.
That's me. Hey everyone. Hope you're all well. I'm all right. I've been back to work this week after having 3 weeks off.
Me too. No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. But no, it's been quite a successful week. I feel comfortable with where I'm at.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, look, the life of an assassin is, you know, it's a mixed one. You never know what you're going to go day in, day out. So the fact that you're out there killing people that we don't have to worry about, that's pretty good in my books. You can always hire Secret Agent S for any birthday parties or bar mitzvahs that people you don't like, and she's gladly to turn, especially if they're all in one area, it makes things a lot easier. Family discount if she takes out more than 5 people at once. But if she misses the 6th, you get the 5th person for free. So, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you want to get Griffey reckons you should get a haircut like me?
Maybe one day. Not ready for that
One
yet.
day.
No,
Well,
not
yeah.
today. No.
But I think it'd suit me.
Yeah.
I was actually going to trim my hair back down again. I haven't had the mohawk for a while. My other hair grew back in.
Yeah.
I had it there, and then it grew back in. I'm like, oh, hang on a minute. I only got to experience it for a week or two, and then other hair came back. I'm like, yeah, at least I still got the lightning strike. You know, that's always good.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Got to have a lightning strike. What am I going to look at when I'm batting?
Exactly.
I was going to cover it in
anything to distract people from your face.
Yeah, this is very, very true. Hey, look, a big hello to each and every one of you, as we said, around this wonderful planet of ours.
Yeah.
Let's get down and dirty with one another as we do the terms and conditions of play. We'll get it out of the way early so we can just keep on trucking through. And if you are new to the show, this is easy. You don't have to do anything the first time around. It's fine. You can have tonight off. However, next week or the week after, you need to be on the fucking top of the game. All right? No slacking off next time. Next time you're here, you need to be on it. But this time, we'll give you the night off. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, those that know how to do it, it's not hard. All you need to do is take a deep breath in. And I say, that's right, if you would like to be part of the fun and or excitement that is the Nightcap Nation, it is very easy to do. In fact, there's two ways to do it. One, you can jump on your Facebook computer type device and type in four magical words.
The Nightcap Nation.
Hit join now, and after 12 grueling weeks of trying to figure out exactly what sort of haircut we're all going for, you too can graduate into the ranks of the Nightcap Nation. You can join the live on Facebook throughout the course of the show, and we'll remain with you like Ginger stepchild. What, too soon for a Ginger joke?
No, never.
Good. Fuck them.
Whatever. All got our fetishes.
Yeah. The live chat that happens throughout the course of the show. You should join it. You should.
Yeah, join it because it's fun.
Yeah.
And it goes all day and all night. Because not everyone lives in the same time zone.
Yeah.
No, I've noticed that more and more of late. Yeah. There's a lot of chat that I see at like 4 o'clock at morning our time. Like, what the fuck are you all doing out? Up. And then I realize
I work overnight, and it's difficult not to get distracted. Yeah. And in the chat.
In that chat.
Oh, there are fabulous people in there.
And there always are.
Yeah, I'm not there this evening because I left my phone at work.
What?
I know, what a do.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a strange place to leave it.
Yeah. What up you doofus?
Up your doofus.
Front and centre this evening, Ivy.
Ivy.
Yep. Right behind him, Sentry.
Sentry. No in. No
Pimpin' Pink is getting the kids down, apparently. Getting the kids down for bed. So, so he's getting the kids depressed.
Yeah. He's got the Brisbane one.
Down with it.
Oh, gotcha.
You're down with this.
Don't be picking up what he's putting down. You can get in trouble for that.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got the 3 members of the Craft Beer Pretty Boys, Commander Cray.
3 of them.
Yeah. Well, the Esquire, and I did spot Cheech in there recently. Yeah. JD Girl and number 37 are in the house, but I presume they'll be disappearing shortly for whatever. Stew Man's in there.
Stew Man. But she's not listening or watching.
Yeah. And oh God, what are you drinking, Esquire?
I'm not quite sure, but it looks
no,
like you need
right.
some antibiotics or some probiotics.
Yeah.
Oh, Trey Ray's there too.
Oh,
which means
that's way old.
Oh, that's way old. Oh,
so,
well. Anyway, and Quinn.
Yeah. And Quinn. Yeah. And that's pretty much it for the moment.
The moment. And the other way you can do it, you can be on the YouTube chat, and there's a lot of people tuning in on there, and I'm trying to find them all.
Everyone in there.
Everyone from
we love you too, Ivy. Yeah.
Griffey's there. Jason's there. Dark Connections is there.
Mm.
Who else have we got? Luna or Bella? Sorry, Bella Luna is there. Sentry's there as well. There was a countdown for some reason going on. Yeah, we got Timo. Timo's there as well.
Right.
Good morning from Timo. Who else have we got? We got Tapo and Timo. I wonder if they're related to each other. Probably not. One's an EMT.
T Barnes the second. Paul of Scotland. Mike Ridley.
Scotland.
Yeah.
Billy.
And Griffey, of course.
Well. And Griffey.
Yeah. And Mike's just had a big bowl of fucks for breakfast.
Oh, okay. Nice big bowl of fucks for brekkie.
Yeah.
Having a nice big bowl.
That means he's got some to give.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, well,
yeah, but they're the best fucks to give, the ones out your ass.
Oh.
Yeah, well, this is true.
And Timo's in Helsinki.
Helsinki. Tomo.
Having a nice breeze, apparently.
Beautiful.
Oh,
all right, instant weather report. Everyone, tell us what your weather's like.
It's fucking cold here at the moment. It was so cold. A penguin was knocking on me.
I'm talking to you, Captain.
Oh, okay. Well, that's hurtful.
I was talking to the people. It's a nation.
Show.
We had a bit of excitement here this week with the Aurora Australis.
We did.
Yeah.
Aurora.
Yeah. Yeah.
Australis.
Right. Yeah. And but I think Sentry said that they could see it in England as well. No, they could see the Northern Lights, Borealis.
Yes.
Yeah.
They could see
Borealis. It's really
Borealis.
unusual for us to be able to see it so well here in Australia.
Yeah, very rare.
Yeah.
Very rare. Yeah, Tassie gets it a fair bit.
Way down south, that map of Tassie.
There's Jenna from the UK.
20 and sunny in England from Sentry. Oh, g'day, left too. 7 in Adelaide, 61 Fahrenheit and cloudy right now where IV is.
Which is...
Hi, Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette.
68. That's about 25, I think.
61. Yeah, give or take.
Yeah.
Nice balmy weather.
Pissing down those French from William George Fraser.
Yeah. 26 degrees over where Cray is, or Commander Cray is at the moment. He's actually in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, surrounded by men, which I've heard that it's kind of his thing. He claims that he's doing something special, and if you have that kind of blokes around you at once, you're doing something special, all right. You can get paid good money for that too. Ivan would probably buy that video. Actually, I'd give that video to Ivan for nothing. He's a good bloke. He deserves that type of pornography.
Well, I'm kind of glad that Craig Ray's not at home because I know a mole who's going to his hometown over this weekend. She's spending 4 days up there. So, yeah.
Oh, Debs is in the house too.
So he doesn't want to be there when the
19 in Helsinki. We're on the way, Timo.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Debs. Debs is there. Love Debs. Well, nonetheless, hello. Why don't we do our very first segment of the show? It's been a few weeks since we've done one of these. Let's have a bit of an old-fashioned discussion.
Awesome.
Who flips the switches again? You? What's your name? Jono. Yeah, you flip it, mate.
I some change so you know I go get what you're looking at for 9 noon hoodie 멍청했고 find your comfort from another year I go low like
Let's start it again.
Turn.
Did I see someone else just pop in? Cats? Did I see cats? I'm sure I just saw cats.
Cat count.
70 degrees in Las Vegas, Nevada.
As opposed to Las Vegas, somewhere else.
I'm sure there's probably another none. And yes, it is a long intro, and I love that intro. It's good to fit everything into that intro. Discussions. This is how it's going to work. If you're new to the show, the title might confuse you because you'll see the word discussion and think to yourselves, well, obviously they're going to be talking, about the brand new fucking aerodynamic dildo that's come out. No, we're not discussing that. That's not what we're discussing tonight. It's a discussion, but it's not about that. So, and I know that's hot topic on everyone's lips at the moment, especially people that don't know how to use dildo.
There's a Las Vegas in New Mexico. Wow.
There you go.
There you go. Well,
pretty
fucking exciting zone.
Pretty in Pink's just turned up too. He's probably balls deep in Las Vegas at the moment too. I would be if I could.
Yeah, and yes, Paul of Scotland, 21 Celsius in Paris.
La Prairie. Run out to the big tower joint. What's the tower called? The big one. Run out there. Up the Triumph. That's it. Go to that one. The big triangle where they put all the pictures and they didn't go to there. Take some photos for us. Never been. Anyway,
how's the windmill on the Moulin Rouge? Have they fixed it yet?
Yeah, it did.
It went arse over tit.
Yeah.
Well, it smashed a couple of asses. I'll survive, but never mind. The discussion. This is how it works. We're going to have a discussion, and because we're grown adults, that means that we can agree or disagree with one another, and no one's feelings get hurt, except for Nick's, because he's a pussy. Bam.
Oh, really?
There it is.
You'll be pleased to know that I actually described a customer to their face as a fucking animal this week.
Perfect. I'm going to give you extra points.
Who attended my place of work and said, "Do you have a toilet?" And I said, "No, not that you can use." So she moseyed off to a secured or unsecured area of trees and shrubbery, disappeared for about 2 minutes, and returned to where I was. And I said, "Did you just go and have a piss over there?" She goes, "No." I said, "So what? You just ask me if we got a dunny, then mosey off to somewhere a bit secluded, and come back in one piss length's time, you fucking animal." And then she left. Well, she didn't have a piss anymore, I presume.
Oh, that's it. I'm surprised she didn't buy some tissues off you or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, no.
Actually, this is a true story. I once had to stand in a line to use a tree once.
A tree?
Yeah. Yeah, I was tailgating in Michigan State University. We're doing the tailgates there. And for those that are not American, a tailgate is the big party that happens before an event. So we were going to go and watch the football. And the tailgate, like fucking every bastard that knows how to drink just turns up, and they all sit in the back of their cars and whatever, and they all hit the piss. And so it was really cool because there was like hundreds of thousands of us all just drinking together, and there's public toilets and stuff set up like porta potties and portaloos. But the line for using one of them, unless you're a woman and really kind of needed that sit-down scenario, then the chances in you using a toilet by the time you'd finish your drink was almost impossible. So I went wandering. And in Michigan, if you're caught urinating or having a piss or taking a shit or masturbating, whatever, you can be done as a registered sex offender straight away, even if you're just having a piss. So everyone's really cautious.
Out for everyone to see.
Yeah, they're really strict on it. And so I went looking, and there was a line because I like this tree looks pretty good. It was a pretty good, shrubbery against this building. I'm like, this is probably perfect to hide in and take a wee. And I went around, and there was a line of 6 people. I'm like, I knew this was a good spot.
Nice.
So I hopped in line. But the thing is if you're the last person in line, you've got to turn and face the opposite direction because your job is to look out. So you're on the lookout. And then, and then when it's your turn or someone comes in behind you, then it's their turn and you can turn back around. So that was the setup. And it wasn't just me. It was like women and men all standing there waiting their turn politely. I'm like, this is brilliant because it was like one of the best.
It's actually civilized.
Yeah, it was the tree had been dug out, I think, for this purpose in mind. Like someone had gone in the night previous and dug out all the branches and stuff so you could get in there and do your business and be nice and private. And then you could look off again. Yeah, it was great. Absolutely great.
Yeah.
So maybe that's where maybe did you ask her if she was just coming from a tailgate? Maybe that was what the deal was.
I didn't bother and made it pretty clear that whatever the fuck she wasn't getting it.
I need to know where she went and urinated. Is it a good tree for urinating on? Like if you were,
I don't know because I haven't used it. And dog on the tucker box. We were there the other week.
I love dog on the tucker box. I used to live there.
Yeah, there you go. And there's a big koala that you can get your photo taken inside.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. Do you want me to take you there, Secret Agent S? I'll take you, introduce you to Pat Crook. She'll take you in there and show you around.
No, that's fine because I was there the other week and
Well,
I
that's hurtful.
got a hug from the big koala.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a big fire around there too.
Oh.
But yeah, we're going to need a toilet report if you don't mind next time we're on air, Parkin. If you could just let us know if that's a good spot to, if you are in a pinch and you are in, getting.
You can. You can, as long as you don't mind having your social status described to you.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I get that quite regularly from even just from strangers, mostly my kids.
So you should. So you should.
All right. Well, now we've discussed pissing in bushes. Why don't we discuss one of the actual subjects for tonight? I only realised this before we came on air tonight. There was a YouTuber, and I don't know his name. I don't care to know his name. Everyone, once Stephen Chowder came on, everyone wants to be him or Ben Shapiro or whatever, right? They're the two anti-woke, the world shouldn't change people. And this guy wrote a movie or did a movie called What is a Woman or some bullshit like that. And he's a bit of a dick. And not because of his politics. I couldn't care about his politics. He just looks like a dick. Like he's the sort of like you wouldn't invite around to a party because you know that he's going to bring a fucking acoustic guitar and play songs no one knows. Oh, did I show you that I just learnt the brand new Bread album? No, because I don't know who they are. So he's one of these guys, and he came out today and said that Australia is weak as piss. Right? He didn't use that term. He called us weak. He called us, the entire country, weak.
Well, you called me weak as piss before, and you laughed at it.
Yeah, well, that's different. We're mates. I can do that. He's not our mate. He's not our mate, is he?
How do you know? He might be a mate of mine.
Is he a mate of yours? Because I want him on the fucking show so I can tell him
you don't even know his fucking name.
Yeah, he's Jimbo or whatever. He's got a beard. You know the guy. Old mate with the beard.
What, Jordan Peterson, maybe?
No, not Jordan Peterson. He hasn't got a beard.
Yeah, with a beard.
Oh, as in Jim's misogyny.
No, there's another bloke. Not Jim. Oh, Carrie's there. No, not Jim. I know Jim. He has a couple of mowing companies over here. But he hasn't got a beard. This guy's a young fellow.
Of course he has.
Has he? I don't know. I don't follow him that much.
Bloody has. Yeah, you've seen the logo 20,000 times. You don't even know Jim's got a beard. Jim Penman, he lives down here.
It's not like we carry on. That's not like we're good mates with one another.
The logo's got a beard. The logo.
Oh, he does. Yeah. No, I thought we were talking about Jim Peterson. And I'm like, he hasn't got a beard.
Who? He's Jim Peterson.
He's another political commentator.
You mean Jordan Peterson?
Him too. I don't know. I get confused about names and people and English.
Jordan with the big tits.
Yeah. Old mate.
I didn't know she was into politics at all.
And this, folks, is what we call a discussion.
But anyway,
old mate with the beard. This week. Why? I want to know why.
He called us this week because
Cray Ray's got a beard. Look at him.
Yeah. Cray Ray's got a beard. There you go. He kind of looks like Jordan Peterson.
He doesn't have big enough tits.
No,
this guy says it depends on which franchise we invest in.
Oh.
Yeah. He's looking big. Oh, he's looking pretty stern, Cray Ray, too.
Yeah, he doesn't look weak at all.
No, he doesn't look weak at all. He looks like someone who's about to really man up and wade into the YouTube chat and piss some people off.
Yeah.
The one
37's got a beard.
37's got a beard. Oh, you're all beady weedies. What was I going to say? There was something I was going. Oh yeah, dickhead. He's fucking.
Why did this person say Australia is weak?
Having a bit of a whinge. Mostly because he's an American idiot. Not sapping at all Americans. Just this particular American is an idiot. No, at least that's palatable. This fuckhead was carrying on about. He's carrying on with the media. We're too woke here in Australia. We've got no protection for one another. We're, in a land of spiders and snakes. He naturally assumed we're all bloody Croc Dundee, and then went, oh, no, you guys are weak. I'm like, well, come over here and fucking tell me that. That's how we discuss things in Australia. Come over here. You come here and tell me.
Bring it.
Hey, over here. Go on your bike, sunshine. Come over here. And that led me into what my original discussion was. It's about self-protection.
Cray Ray's flexing.
It's just showing you how many penises you can fit inside that arm.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fair few.
Size of the penises, but
That's what I was
several.
thinking. I was going to say.
Yeah.
Maybe the penis is over his shoulder. That's how you carry it.
Mm-hmm.
That's his mate.
McNaughty's in the chat.
McNaughty's in. Oh.
Yep, I'm discussing weather.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, no, he's not. That was from like 2 years ago. Hang on.
Oh, don't worry about that, man.
Oh, there you go. Pinker's informed us it's Matt Walsh and he's a cunt.
Yeah, that's him. That would
Still
do.
don't know.
That's his name.
I don't care.
Oh, you look at him. He looks like the guy that got beaten up, like not only at school, but probably at work and then probably by his family as well. Like he spent more times with his fucking head in the toilet than he has bloody having hot meals. You just look at him and you go, oh, you've been beaten up today, haven't you? Like someone has spat on you this morning. I guarantee it. You look at him and you go, I probably was the one that spat on you. Look at you. I'll see if I can find a picture of him and bring it up during the show. But if someone wants to put Matt
what
Walsh
his name
in the
is.
chat, yeah, find Matt Walsh, put him in there. Let's get Matt Walsh in here and find out what's going on. But anyway, self-protection, right? And I sort of went to myself, well, we're not weak. You know, we wrestle crocodiles. We know what we're doing. And it made me wonder about everything that's been happening as the world is more informed, I guess, about the dangers that are around. It's not so much more crimes happening, it's the fact that we know more about it because we can find it out instantly these days.
Yeah.
So it's not the fact of, all these women have been bashed or all these men have fucking killed themselves or all that. Yeah, no, it's been happening for a while. It's just you are now more
sorry, Bellalina, I'm no fan of the fucking spiders here either.
No, I don't think anyone is. Not even the spiders.
Most of them can't kill you except with the heart attack they give you when you see one.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, it made me wonder, in certain countries, and we'll use America for the example here, not American gun laws. We're not going to touch that. We get it. That's your thing. That's your shtick. But there is certain protections. Woo! But that's sort of protections that you can have, right? You can have, you know, let's say you don't own a firearm, you can get your hands on other things like a pepper ball gun, pepper spray, CS gas, you know, the list goes on tasers, everything like that for personal protection, which made me wonder why we haven't got that type of protection here. Now, in Western Australia, which is on the opposite side for where most people live in Australia, I think there's about 10 people that live there.
Everybody.
Yeah, Perth is the most isolated capital city in the world.
Yeah, it's the middle of bumfuck nowhere, and you wouldn't go there unless you were, you know, like if you were desperate for a fuck and that was the only place that were offering, you probably still wouldn't go, right? You'd pull your dick with both hands before you went to Perth. And but over there, you're allowed to have pepper spray. It's the only state in Australia that you're allowed to have pepper spray. And the argument's been brought in, should pepper spray and other little personal devices be more commonly available to the general public? Now, yes, we are very untrustworthy. You give us something, we're going to push it to its fucking limit because that's how we learn whether or not it works. And that's what I'm curious about. Because, I'm going to be honest with you. If I had pepper spray, I would have done myself in the face right now by now. Of course I fucking would. I'm only human. I want to know. And there's going to be a lot of other dudes that get drunk at parties and go, you know, it'd be really funny. I'd spray you with this pepper spray. And everyone in the party will go, that's a fucking great idea. And then everyone does it. And then you're like, this was a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get that part of it. We can't be responsible with nice things. And so that makes me wonder.
In Australia, any idiot's going to be an idiot with idiot things when they're having an idiot party.
Yeah.
Because
that's
shit
what
happens.
we do.
It's what we do.
And,
I cannulated myself at a party once just to prove to everybody I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What?
We do stupid stuff. I cannulated myself, put a needle in.
Ah,
Mhm.
yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
right. That's basic.
Yeah,
Basic
that.
stuff here.
I could show everybody how I could jump from the roof to the swimming pool. Well,
Mhm.
I'm a fucking. You got to be
Yeah,
able to
that's a
prove
good.
these things.
Cray Ray brings up a really good point about all the Karens with pepper spray.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
but then you've got pepper spray to hit it back with. Like, I
If
will
you can
fuck
see
you
it.
up. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I assume that pepper spray is kind of like morphine. The more you have it, the more immune you get to it.
Yeah, probably not.
But I'm just thinking, and this is not a man-woman scenario or whatever. This is for everyone.
I
So
carry it.
hey, Carrigan, I would really thoroughly enjoy owning a pepper spray thingy.
Mhm.
I'm waving. Because I just think it would be really funny to have. I know that that's not the right reason to own one, but I just think it'd be really funny to have. Like,
And that's why we can't have them.
that's my pepper spray. Yeah, I
It'd
get
just
it.
be really thin.
Yeah, I'd have a fair collection. I'd be honest. I'd go around collecting the flavors. Like, yeah, this one smells like mint, right?
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
But for people that aren't idiots, that probably
Mhm.
would feel. Let's start out there. Would you, either of you, feel safer having access to having that on you?
I'm a woman.
You sure are.
Yeah.
What?
And I've worked in some hairy places before. Hairy, it's all about the hair. I
It's
used to
all
work
about heaven.
in Redfern, and I'd have to catch the train in on a weekend morning, fairly early in the morning, and walk about 10 minutes to my place of employment from the train station. And I was followed there more than once, all the way to my work, by undesirable characters, and felt very unsafe being a young woman on the streets at 10 a.m. And yeah, certainly I would have felt more comfortable if I had pepper spray in my handbag. I wouldn't even carry a handbag with me, in fact.
Mhm.
I'd only,
yeah.
yeah,
Don't remove the belt.
yeah. But no, I didn't take a handbag with me
Yeah.
because I thought I'd get rolled for it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, makes sense,
That's the sort of location it was, and you know, but in saying that, I wouldn't carry my handbag because I'm after self-protection in the first place.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
was aware of my circumstances and aware of the people around me and aware if I felt uncomfortable. But I did run more than once, about 5 blocks, because I was afraid.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
to get myself out of where I was and get to somewhere safe. And that's
Even
residential streets in the city.
Yeah. Oh, Rojara.
And
And it-
that's pretty shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you don't want to feel
yeah,
like that. And
and
I think that
certainly, if I was in the situation where I was doing something like that again,
Yeah.
I'd be calling for it. I'd
yeah,
be,
look,
I'd be protesting for it on the fucking streets.
yeah, I'm not even in that situation where I could see it required for me because I don't go wandering around late at night in areas that I probably shouldn't be in, and I don't.
Yeah,
work
but you don't
in
have
positions-
to.
No, it's
and
right.
like-
I'm not in that situation. But the people that are in, like when we did security, for instance, back, and you and I worked in the city, and we had worked on one of the most busiest streets. You worked in one of the most dangerous places Melbourne even has to offer. And you weren't even security at the time. You were just someone that worked there all hours of the night. And part of you surely would go, if we had that type of deterrent in the office or on our person, then doing those sort of jobs probably wouldn't have felt as risky as when you didn't.
I think the other thing, and it was Griffey who pointed it out, the criminals will have it too. And they are more likely to use it on you before you even know you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the criminals,
you know they're there.
Yeah.
And the criminals have this sort of stuff already.
But then you're at a double disadvantage in that you're going to get rolled anyway.
Yeah.
And
you're going to get OC sprayed in the fucking face.
you're going to get OC sprayed in the face before you are aware that there's a robbery about to happen and you're the victim.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would prefer to have the OC spray aimed at me or fired on me than the fucking gun that they also have being criminals, or the knife into the chest that criminals carry. So let's take out the option of maybe the pepper spray is going to be more easily concealed than carrying a knife. I'll just carry the pepper spray and hit them with that and take their wallet. I'll be more happy to have my wallet stolen off me by a guy that sprayed me in the face, because one, he has to really put in some effort to get it to my face.
I was about to mention you're not going to get robbed in a windy place.
No, exactly. And being knifed, on the other hand, where they can just come up behind you and knife you in the back and take your wallet.
But they can also walk up to the front of you and hold the knife there and go, give us your wallet. And you go, all right, here's my wallet. And then no one gets hurt.
Yeah, but it can be the same with the pepper spray, because at the end of the day, they're going to have to try and get more of that. Once they fire it off, that's it. That's the end of the canister. So if they want to rob 5 other people,
so they can buy it.
Yeah, well, then they deserve it then. enjoy your update. You worked hard for it. You had to really put in some effort.
And Griffey brought up what my thinking is as well. Like, certainly I'd feel more comfortable. However,
you have to remember that all the time that the bad guy's got the advantage because he's not following rules.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, if you're a copper or a security and your gun's tucked away in a triple retention holster, you're already at the disadvantage simply because the crim has no requirement to carry in a holster. So he's got the drop on him most times anyway.
Exactly. And like the only thing that we're all allowed to carry for protection in Australia anyway is our like we're all born with this. We all get a knife when we're born here in Australia. We all get a Crocodile Dundee knife the second we're born. Like that's just common knowledge. But it's even getting to the stage where
you need it for the drop bears.
Yeah, well, it's especially for the drop bears. But it's getting to the stage where if like knives don't stay sharp forever. I've stabbed 3 people with this one so far, and the tip's just not the same. It really isn't the same. Once it goes into the drop bears,
that's what happened when they outsourced it, isn't it? They started using crap steel.
Oh, it's terrible steel. Like it's not even good Pakistani steel.
Yeah.
They do.
Sentry used to carry a small can of hairspray. That's the thing in the UK as well as here. Everything's a weapon now. It's I don't like that.
I know I've certainly sprayed my sister in the face with deodorant once, and I told her that she stank. But that caused her a bit of grief. So yeah,
I had a security mate that thought he was super cop because he had his firearms license, and he would carry a firearm for his armed patrol that he did, but that wasn't enough for this fuckhead, and he decided that it was a good idea to carry stop bark in his top thing as well because it looked like CS gas when it sits in your pouch. So that's what he carried on him. Stop dog. I'm like, what the fuck are you? What is in your pocket? He goes, oh, that's me stop dog. Well, how many fucking dogs are attacking you when you're on patrol? He goes, well, none. Like, are you expecting that to stop a person? Because it's not. All you're doing now is making it easier for him to get your gun.
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking and this? He was fucking retarded because I got surveillance footage sent to me by one of our clients going, you need to look at this and talk to your guard. I'm like, all right. And here he is going through. It was a skilled workplace, guys that find jobs for other people, like those guys. He was like middle of the night doing a standard walkthrough of the place, so it wasn't responding to an alarm or anything. And this is how he's walking through a building with no one in it, with no alarm calls. What the fuck are you doing? Why is your gun out of its holster and you're playing Call of Duty in the middle of fucking someone's business? You could have shot a cleaner, you fucking idiot.
Well, look, if you don't practice, then how are you supposed to do it when you need to?
Because in Australian security, if you come across a gun, you get on the ground and they can have your gun. That's what it is.
Two things Two things, Captain. One, Rajari, you're right. Any weapon's a right weapon if it's the one in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And can probably publicly air this now because it's been so long. We had a security guard when I was in the armoured car industry who was in an ATM bunker. So you've got the face of the ATM, the bunker's at the back where you access the back and put the cash in. He was in there and decided to fuck around.
Did he find out?
He found
And you
out.
find out. Yeah, there it is.
He found out that when you cock a revolver, you need to know how to uncock it without discharging the firearm, which he did inside the ATM bunker. He was deaf for nearly a week, and shot an ATM modem. His partner, who was on the outside of the bunker, his first thought was, oh, God, we had one of our guys in Sydney suicided at work last week. Oh, fuck, it's that, isn't it? Yeah.
No, but it was this fucking hero being an idiot.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And, there was a fair bit of feverish activity around that ATM.
Were you the fire Nick,
Yeah,
for this guy?
It was.
I didn't think, I'd never considered decocking because I thought those blokes, most of them pretty thick anyway. I didn't think anyone would be dumb enough.
And the other thing too is in Australia, if you're a security officer and you have pulled your firearm out, you're instantly in trouble. It's there as a deterrent not to be used in Victoria, especially.
Yeah.
That's why, people that move ATM money or money around and they carry a firearm on them, if someone pulls a gun on them and says, give me all your money.
It's only for insurance.
Yeah. There you go. There's all the money. But the second they pull their gun out, because remember the chick in Sydney? She was getting her ass, she was getting pistol whipped inside in her armoured van. She managed to get her gun out and fire the gun and kill the guy that was beating her to death with his gun. And she got in trouble. She's the one that ended up getting charged.
Cray Ray, it was apparently the world record for the fastest modem replacement.
It fucking was. Oh, Beck's there from...
okay.
Yeah.
Beck's there as well. G'day.
Triage check.
Hey,
yeah. That was a Bass Horseman 99.
Bass Horseman 99. Beck's there as well. Good to see everybody. Everyone's coming out of the woodworks tonight. Good to have you all. Well, there's a bit of a discussion for you. It's a bit of some are in favour, some aren't in favour. I get it. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's fair enough.
You've got to remember, Captain, much like I used to tell the guys when I was doing the training, you are no more armed by having a weapon than you are a violinist by owning a violin.
Yeah.
You got to practice. You got to know it. You got to train. You got to know it and use it instinctively. Any weapon that you're planning on using, and it's no good just having it.
Exactly, and to put that into perspective, if you're a armed security officer, I need to point that one out. If you're an armed security officer currently on shift, going, well, I'm going to have to go and start doing some fucking drills at the nearest, whatever shop you go for a walk through in at the middle of the night. Just don't do that.
Yep.
You're not allowed to. If you want to do that, go to a paintball center. Go knock yourself out. You can go to a fucking laser zone. You can knock yourself out doing all that stuff. You can have a greght time with it. Take some friends. Running around an empty building. I never liked I've never played paintball or laser tag. Just never wanted to get in the habit of pointing a weapon at people. Yeah. Oh, it's good if you don't like kids. Play laser tag because you can fucking push them down the stairs. You go.
Bayonet. There's no point practicing without recoil either.
No, well, this is true. Do what I do. Just attach bayonet. Just sneak up behind them.
Oh, perfect. That'll work well at the train station.
Exactly. Yeah. Got this sorted. Well, where did you learn these skills? Laser tag.
Yeah.
On that note, why don't we go to our first musical interlude? We've got a brand new track tonight from DJ Coverbun. He sent it through to me. And DJ, it's been a while since DJ Coverbun's released.
How long is it?
You got about 3 minutes 50, roughly.
Perfect. Yep, that'll do me.
3 minutes 50, roughly. All right, here's a bit of DJ Cumberbund for
Welcome to the Nightcap Question Time. Question Time. Welcome to the Nightcap Question.
You only get to be played once. Thank you very much.
What happens every week?
I know, it's this new system. I'm still getting used to it all. If I don't get to it right at the second it loops, I should probably take the loop off it now because I only keep the loop on when I'm playing the pre-show. Welcome back to the Nightcap, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed time for the Nightcap Question Time. And because we're running a few minutes late, we're going to power through it because this is how it works on the Nightcap Nation Facebook group. You should join now.
Yeah.
You'll find questions 1 and on the board. They've been up there for just over 24 hours. The wonderful people of the Nightcap Nation events have said questions throughout the course of the last 24 hours or so. Now, here on this show, I'm going to ask the questions one by one. The wonderful people in that part of the studio are going to utilize their names as buzzers in order to buzz in. I then will award a series of points. Then will award A series of points. Person with the most points at the end of the 3 rounds is a prestigious winner, and they can do whatever they want with their points. They can use their points, they can smoke their points, they can inject their points in their eyelids if they need to, or you can trade. You can even trade. You can even trade your points in and head on over to another YouTube channel that our good friend Anthony, or Pretty Bean Pink, is part of. And that channel is called The Really Cool News. All one word. Really cool site. Really cool site is the name of the news. Really cool site. All one word. Really cool site. Go and check them up. They're actually doing a feature on Karen Reid's murder trial. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're into really cool news is probably the place to get stuff. So you go over to Really Cool Site, watch the Really Cool News on the Really Cool Site, or hear the news on the Really Cool Site. It's pretty cool because it's really cool to be precise.
Spotted it, Griffey. Well done. I'd be disappointed if you missed it.
All right. Parking Secret Agent Ness. Once I've awarded points to everybody, I'm then going to read what the nation
had to say.
Shall we get ready to
play? The geeseys who are in Carrie's backyard.
Oh,
it's in a noose.
Oh,
the flock of geese.
Yeah. It's a flock of geese in a noose. I don't know. It's going. It was one of my sayings I came up with the other day. A goose in a noose. She's carrying on like a goose in a noose. Do you picture a goose in a noose? It's not going to be the easiest thing to hang. They got wings. They can put up a bit of a fight. And me and birds aren't, like, we're not really good friends in general.
Not as nasty as swans, but they're nasty.
Yeah, they're fucking nasty. I wouldn't go near them.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to play a bit of question time?
Yeah.
Right,
Question one. Question one.
I forgot to turn my thingy-my-bob off.
I forgot to turn my mute off a little too late.
Yeah, me too.
Apologies.
Oh, Griffey. Griffey's checked it in, parking it. Good to see you drinking some golden ale.
Fucking oath. Yeah. No, hey, fiver. All right. Griffey, you're a legend. Fair dinkum.
Yeah.
But honest, fucking stop it.
Say the dollar. All right, question one. Here we go. If alcohol could speak, what would it say?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I heard Ness straight off the top of the right there.
Yep.
Straight from the top of my dome.
If it's a bottle of Southern Comfort, it would say, "The truth is in here." It
Woo!
is serum for me.
Truth serum.
Yeah.
Truth serum. Well,
yes.
At least we know what to say.
Yes, it is.
If you want to know what I really think, just give me a drink of Southo.
Why do we've been together over 9 years, and that's why you've never had a Southo around me.
I'm going to give you some points.
Wow.
That used to be the favourite drink too. Yeah, that's upsetting.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but I can't have it anymore.
Well, in that case, how about you just give me an answer instead?
Oh, okay. If alcohol could speak, what would... I love you too.
Oh, that's cute. My answer quite simply would have been, hey, it's 4 a.m. Do you know who wants to hear from you? Everyone.
Your ex.
Yeah, your ex, especially your ex. She really wants to know what you're thinking right now. That's what you get, Megan. I tell you who does want to fight you. Them cops. No. It's your legal right to do it. Honestly, I saw it on YouTube. You're legally allowed to do this.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I honestly think you'd be a better driver about now.
Yeah.
Wonder what your neighbours think of the music. I didn't want to find out. They want to hear from you.
And Cemetery wants to know if her prediction comes true about the answers.
All right. What was her answers?
Oh, God. You really ought to engage with the nation sometimes.
Oh, true. Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of the nation, shall we see what the nation?
Just,
Here we go.
Esquire says that alcohol claims me as a dependent on its tax return.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ryan, he reckons sorry.
No, it's okay.
Tickled you?
Hello, very much.
Ryan reckons, drink me. That's what alcohol would say.
Fucking oath.
Yeah.
And so it should.
Yeah. That's what it's there for.
And he also follows it up with, oh, that's a great idea at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Mr. Wizard, mate, I love yous.
Yeah.
Hey, look, at 4 a.m. and if you got some booze in you, yous love you back. That's the only way I can.
Yeah.
It's the only way I
Fuck
can
yeah.
clarify things in the morning when I go, did I fuck a you last night? Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, well,
That's all right. It loved me back. Have some mint sauce behind your ears, sweetheart. Dre Ray, you look thirsty.
yeah.
It's very, very true. There's been
And
plenty of
by the way, because I work nights and have a couple of daytimes off, nights off, I'm constantly at that point where I think, oh, time for a beer. And I don't know a lot of the time.
And you get some days where you get to, like today, where you get to drink in the morning
Yeah, and at
before
night.
you go to bed. Yeah, and at night as well. Yeah.
No wonder the cats get fed so much.
Get the shut up biscuit.
Yeah. The primary biscuits, yeah.
Ryan shared a link then. Bogues reckons you better swallow, unlike those girls I met at wine tasting.
I like that.
Oh, wine tasting.
I remember the day that I switched to the bottle over a woman. I got me fucking dick caught in it, and
Oh,
hate that.
who hasn't been there?
Well, according to the emergency
Oh,
department
yeah,
at 4
well,
a.m.,
yeah.
not many.
Yeah,
Into the
at least you didn't trip over and have it accidentally, magically insert up your anus.
Well, not this time. No, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I put it in there.
Yeah.
I know last week I had it caught in a window frame, but this week's different. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
This week I meant to do it. Pin to the max reckons I would say, not you again. Sentry.
We missed one in there. We missed one. We missed Luke.
Yeah.
Did we? Oh, Luke.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
On your father.
Do apologise, Luke. Oh, trail painters in the house too.
Easy tonight.
Luke reckons I will enjoy watching you fight security later.
Yep.
Had that one a few times, haven't we, Mr. Parking? Well, I have.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do this, but
Oh, fuck. Oh, one day I will tell that story.
Yeah, there will be an
memoir. Let's just say it was an epic night out with you and I.
That was our first night together. I'll remember it.
I'll never forget it.
Oh,
I'll never forget it.
That was where I came up with that joke about tram, wasn't it? We kept walking and I said, how come you can stick your hand up and go, taxi, but you can never do it to anything else? Like, hey, tram!
Yeah,
every time a tram passed
trams
us,
are shit and I hate them.
Yeah, so every time a tram passed us, I'd yell out,
Tram!
I once yelled that out to a taxi. I went, taxi! And the guy went in his window and went, pedestrian! I was going to get upset, and then I realised, no, he's right. Century reckons, not saying you drank too much, but if tested, they will find traces of blood in your alcohol stream.
Yep. We used to have when I was playing soccer in Shepparton, one of our attendants and occasional linesman was a guy whose name was Uzo. Because they reckon he had more Uzo in his body than blood.
Mhm.
And I never saw him sober.
Nah. Fucking Uzo. I love Uzo. Radius Hattis reckons, go ahead and drive circles around that cop. He'll be fine.
Circle work. It's been too long.
Gotta have
Who's got a real-wheel drive car I can borrow?
Valentina, I'm going to turn you into one of three things: an asshole, I love every single person, or I'll make you cry.
I'll tell you what, that
sounds like my stages.
Absolutely, that is alcohol in a nutshell, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, that seems pretty much the stages of my drinking.
Oh, no, there is another one.
Oh.
There's the person who turns into a mushroom in the corner.
Oh, there's mushroom, yeah. And then don't forget
that was me.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's me.
Then there's Professor Juice. I like Professor Juice. That's where I become an expert in everything that you're not.
What are you drunk all the time?
Pretty much most of the time. I'm pretty buzzed.
Oh, fuck.
And I can't have gin. Gin was my fight drink. If I drink gin, it would be almost like boxing bells going off in my ears. I take one sip and it's ding ding. All right, he's fucking up. I can take all of you coppers on. I've had alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm not going to answer any of your questions, and I don't consent to your search. IV reckons, what the hell is this? Let me fuck your mouth with my brew and bring your true self to the surface.
Yeah.
I just like any sentence that starts with, let me fuck your mouth. You get my attention immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mel reckons,
I'm surprised that's not Johnny Walker's ad campaign, to be honest.
Mouth fuck you. And I like how it's polite too. Like, let me,
yeah.
You can tell that it cares.
Yeah. It's like consent or some shit.
Yeah, it values you as a person before it fucks you up.
Yeah.
No, it's got a nice picture here of Lionel Richie going, hello, it's me you're looking for.
Yeah.
Mark, the straight of me reckons, I'll make your wife look young and pretty again.
Oh.
And that alcohol for that.
Oh.
Then there's beer goggles he's thrown in there as well. Or the old anthem at the frat house, the beer run, B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run, B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. I used to love singing that. Esquire, this one to be read out in a Frank Stallone voice. I don't even know where Frank is. He hasn't turned up to work today. But this is lyrics. Yeah, I know. Well, he was here. I don't keep track on him very often. I've got a tracker in him. He's probably on the end of his brother's dick at the moment. Frank reckons, is this the end? You've made your choice, and now my time is over. Because Frank Stallone used to sing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the lyrics of a Frank Stallone song.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. William Shatner used to sing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this is true.
Oh, no.
Jada Girl reckons, I'm going to make you my bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
37.
Yep.
Hey, man, want a kebab? Fuck yeah, I want a kebab alcohol. I'm glad you brought that up.
I've never been drunk enough to have a kebab.
Oh, I've woken up with many kebabs in my
I've been fucking drunk.
And one of the funniest things I've ever said when I was drunk was, kebab me, dude. To a kebab box.
Dude.
I still think it's funny.
I remember getting
Kebab me, dude.
I went into Alatolia kebabs one night and went, "Can I have a kebab with extra halal?"
Oh, fucking right.
I was going to say, I can't remember eating too many kebabs, but I've woken up many of occasions going, "How did a kebab get in my pocket?"
Kebab me slappy wag from it. Slappy wag.
uh, 30, not 37, Cheech, you can do this.
Yeah. Yep.
And Celestial reckons, "Hey, sexy legs, I want to be in you." That's the most romantic way to say it.
I've eaten drink alcohol.
Well, there
Oh,
you
well,
go. Well, you did come up with a
you're
funny,
gonna
clever
learn.
answer.
Yeah.
You're going to learn
Why
something.
don't you drink? What's wrong with it? I mean, no, that's admirable.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Kimatron reckons, remember that one time? Like, 'cause
Oh,
you've got really
yeah.
good memories with alcohol. Alcohol will be always like,
Oh,
"Hey, remember
God.
that one time?"
The guys I grew up with drinking and driving and the other things, they've got such long memories, and I can't remember most of it. I
No.
was saying to the secret agent the other day, one of my oldest mates, he tells stories I can't even remember.
He could just be making.
I hope he is, because I sounded like I was pretty cool.
I got absolutely toasted at my cousin's 18th, and he had a younger brother who I think was 15 or 16 at the time. And me being me and the country boy that I am, well, if I'm drinking, everyone's drinking. And so I keep sneaking in beers and stuff. And like, yeah, I'm the cool cuz, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, drink it up,
Yeah.
get it in you. And then when he got crook, I took him like, oh, I got to get rid of him before his parents find out. And I put him into bed and that. And that's all I kind of remember. And I wake up in the morning and my auntie's come out with a blanket and here's your blanket. And I looked at it going, it looked familiar. And I'm like, oh, is this one of my ones that I had when I was little in that? She goes, what? I said, well, the blanket. She goes, you put it on Patrick last night when you were tucking him into bed and kissing his forehead and rubbing his head, telling him everything will be okay. Don't worry. I'm like, oh, what? She goes, yeah, you went digging through my cupboards and found a blanket and went, this looks like a blanket I know. And then went and put it on him. And I'm sitting there and I'm stroking his hair and I'm like, apparently I felt really guilty that he absolutely smashed.
Yeah.
You know?
In some societies, that's called grooming.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where the rest of the night went, but apparently it was good. I woke up at some Chinese family's house and they would not stop screaming.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Amateurs.
I'm like, oh, I'll have a 37, thanks. Fuck, calm down.
Number 37, he's taken.
I'll have a 36 then.
Oh, his little brother.
Apparently, I like him young. Wolf Queen, drink me. You know you want to.
Oh, yeah.
And Cray Ray finishing up question 1 for us with, you will drink me and you will enjoy it.
Fuck yeah.
Of course I will. Otherwise I wouldn't be drinking you. Even the worst alcoholic drink on the planet is the best drink on the planet. I've drank some weird stuff. I once had a mixture of port, wine, bourbon, vodka, rum, and something else because it was all the dregs from a bottle. And I went to Two Dads. I went, this would be good as it was like all one drink, I reckon.
Oof.
So we just put it all into like a shaker and I shook it up and it was black. And I'm like, well, look, we could either have nothing to drink or we could be drinking this. And we're like, well, that's enough argument I need to be involved in this.
Yeah.
I don't know what you've made, but I'm in.
I was an adjudicator one night because I was the driver. It was a New Year's Eve party, and someone decided to come up with, let's make cocktails, and it was a team thing, a team event, 2 players against another 2 players, and they were making cocktails, and I was the adjudicator. saying if they could or couldn't use a substitute because we didn't have everything to make the cocktails. So, for example, a Bloody Mary. Yes, tomato sauce is a suitable alternative to tomato juice. Yeah. But I did come up with the concept that cheese was not an appropriate garnish in place of pineapple. Even if you cut it into little triangles, cheese is not a garnish. Actually, I had as much fun as they did. And I was sober that.
Wow.
Yeah.
The worst thing I ever drank was a drink called raki, which was Turkish aniseed. And it was given to me by a Turk. And he goes, be very careful with this. This is not a safe drink for people to consume. I'm like, shut up, you Turk.
I'll give you some anyway.
Challenge accepted.
Job done, son. I drank that bottle in an hour. And luckily they recorded it on my old, the old-fashioned tape recorder.
Yeah, good one.
And they recorded me, and I was sitting there. And at some stage, for some unknown reason, I went and got a tea towel, put the tea towel in the freezer, and then I would pull the tea towel out of the freezer and put it on my head to keep my head cool because I was overheating from the raki. And that's all. I don't even remember the start of the night. I don't remember grabbing the bottle, going, "This would be great." But I woke up and there was a secondary bottle, and I went, "Where did this bottle come from?" And they went, "You asked us for a second bottle, so we drove you down to get a second bottle." I'm like, well, that was stupid. You shouldn't have listened to me.
Yeah,
They're going to have to drink this. Yeah, don't listen to me. I was drunk. So did I drive? And they go, no, but you spent 40 minutes trying to find your wallet that was in your hand.
Oh, there you go. Jim Beam with Dr. Pepper tastes like Southern Comfort, according to Jason. And by the way, props to everyone who's pointed out they're normally the designated driver.
Oh, yeah, you got to be a designated driver.
Yeah, I'd have laughed my ass off at you 30 years ago, but good on you.
Yeah, these days we salute you. All right.
Yeah, fucking right. Saving lives, that's what you're doing.
Why don't we go to another quick musical interlude, come back and smash out question number 2, like we're smashing a vehicle because we're totally off our
I reckon we're going overtime tonight.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to.
Because
although I do have an early start tomorrow, but
you do too, yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares? You're going to need the sleep anyway.
Yeah, well, this is true. All right, well, let's go to a quick musical interlude. Got about 7 minutes, and we will be back. Play that funky music, white boy.
Yeah.
If you want.
Question 1. Question 1.
Wrong question.
No. Oh, yeah, I did press the wrong button. What was that sitting up so close to
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. That's because I put that in the wrong spot. Hey, we'll do question 2 anyway. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed time for the nightcap question time. Question number 2. Speed round almost. Here we go. Parky Nick, Cigarette Agent Nance, riddle me this. What is the oddest thing you have Googled?
No.
Oh, that's 2 for 2.
Desmond.
Winner.
Yeah.
The Desmond.
Done the Desi.
I don't actually know, but I think that the oddest thing I've actually Googled is probably lyrics to songs that our old next door neighbour used to play.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he loved
white boy.
shit. Yeah.
Rap.
Yeah, there's a word for it, but he was, yes.
Yeah.
He
He's
was
a wigger.
Thank you. That
He's
was
a
the word
wigger.
I was trying not to use.
Yeah, that's what he was.
Yeah.
And I used to Google the lyrics to that shit. I'd Shazam it so I'd find out what it was. And it was crap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it was awful.
Yep. But I don't actually have my search history turned on. So,
for that reason.
And I often search things incognito. But I'm sure several watch lists as well.
You better be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rajar's heading off. Have a good one.
No, see ya.
Parking,
Hope you
according to
enjoyed
people
it.
that have gone off.
Yes.
You're next.
Well, as you can imagine, probably the oddest thing I've ever Googled was Lizzo.
Oh, yeah, you wanted to know what a Lizzo was. You poor bastard.
Yeah, because I didn't know.
Yeah.
And once I'd stopped laughing, I laughed some more.
Well, the reason I came up with this question, because Kimitron actually kicked this question to me because I asked her a question that I had Googled, and then I realized the things that I had Googled, because when I'm writing a joke, I like to be factual, as much factual in a joke as I can.
Bullshit.
No, it is. Like when I'm writing a joke for the videos, read
Bullshit.
listen to some of the jokes of the videos, right? There's hidden jokes in there that are quite funny. Like when I said that it looked like a person that had 3 copies of chromosome 21. Now, unless you know what that means, you won't find that joke funny. But if you know what 3 copies,
all educational and shit.
But if you know 3 copies of chromosome 21 means that you have Down syndrome, then that joke becomes even funnier because you go, that's an in joke about chromosomes and Down syndrome. That's a funny joke. I appreciate that. So I like to be factual. So some of the weird things, like the other day, I Googled how many nipples does a pig have? How many nipples does a goat have? Because I wanted to bring in an animal rubbing its nipples, and I wanted to make sure I had the correct number of nipples, right? I didn't want someone to go, that joke sucked.
Because 4, and I'm pretty sure, well, 4 teats.
They have 2.
Okay. And do pigs have 8?
They have between 12 and 14.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
And then
Well, here's my current search history. Jalopnik for cars, incident alert, A-League average salary, VHENL, an aircraft registration, the Bays Hospital, one that's coming up later, Bunurong Land Council Aboriginal Corporation, Ticketek, Buckfast, 21 Stations Crescent Baxter, because a crime was committed there, Just Stop Oil, Morgan's Wonderland, Vic Reggio Check, Charles Namatjira, YAL-1, which is an airborne laser that the Americans were working on. Quarter-5 password manager for Google Lake Tyres Reserve, another crime committed there. Ford Escape plug-in hybrid, Dero's Motorcycle Club, Fairfield Stabbing, VH8LA, another aeroplane, and Isabel Schwarzbord.
Who's she? Is she blonde?
No, she's the Instagram influencer who's in court at the moment. She makes $80,000 a month. And
on OnlyFans.
On OnlyFans, and she had like a hat full of busted arsehole. So God knows what she inserts in herself to make $80,000 a month, but she's not doing it on her looks.
No. Goodbye to Billy. He's off to go and teach Germans how to drive boats.
Yeah.
So,
Booten.
Driving dear Booten.
Yes.
She got 4 million points there, by the way.
Awesome.
Out of the park on 3 million points, you got 4 million. That's slightly more.
Cool. I think I might drink mine.
Yay! Well, let's jump straight in and see what the nation
I decide.
Here we go. Leading the charge is Mark. He did a search on if anybody used nuclear bombs to light a cigarette. Turns out it did happen.
Yeah.
There you go.
I did that.
As you do. Frauder to watch. I do like Frauder to watch. He's showing me shut down his channel, Frauder to watch. Me. Actually, about things that I would give to my grandkids medals. There you go.
It would have to be.
Oh, granddad's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have to be his granddad's medal. Yeah. Sorry. Peter to the max. 15 odd minutes ago, he Googled wretched ass hoe because he had never heard that saying before. I wonder how many people have Googled some of the shit I've said.
I was thinking about ratchet the other day. And I thought,
Yes,
is
ratchet?
this... No. Is this come from the word wretched?
Oh, it probably does.
Yeah. Is it just an ebonics form of wretched and it's become ratchet?
Wasn't Latin for rat shit, was it?
No.
No.
But we've got a good
That's
saying in
fucking
Australia.
Latin.
It's being rat shit.
Yeah.
You know what, necrophiliacs and
Yeah.
Okay.
what's the joke? Can't remember the joke now.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
But yes, I was thinking about the origin of the word ratchet.
There you go.
Yeah. Maybe we need to do that in the one of our next moments in history. We'll find some old sayings and bring. We used to do that all the time back in the day. We haven't done that for ages. Now we've got an audience. We might be able to, pass on some information to people.
What?
Some knowledge.
What?
Yeah,
Us?
drop some knowledgey bombs.
Yeah. Fuck. That'll be rare.
Yeah. Tilbert reckons Alaskan fire-breathing dragon.
Yes, that was one of the things I googled today.
Yeah.
And if that's real, I'll
now
do whatever you
Google
want.
this.
Yeah. It will require a certain amount of patience on behalf of the lady.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's a sex move. All right.
Yeah,
Good.
it sounds like one of those ones made up by a 15-year-old who's just discovered what sex is and just trying to outgross his mates.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. I wanted to do a joke on a sex move. So like, because one of the setups was it's more difficult than, or he's being more difficult than, and I'm like, fuck, what can it be? So I looked up really difficult moves in the Kama Sutra, and it was called the pole driver. Now, if you ever get a chance to look at the pole driver as in the Kama Sutra, that takes some fucking skill. And I looked at it and went, I would die. It's instant death for me. Not because I don't think I'm capable of doing it. I just don't think my back would hold out for it.
No, if it's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Oh, it's a weird one. Like she's like almost in a frog sit position, and you're in a frog sit position, and then it's fucking weird.
Yeah. Still, you get to come and go at the same time.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like if that's how my legs give out on me for the last time, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
It's a story I'd tell my grandkids. Let me tell you how Poppy ended up in a chair. You know your grandma. I was doing a move, right? You don't need to Google it. Here's some pictures I took. Ratatus, can a human push a locomotive? It turns out you can with a certain kind of steel rod on level ground. I've seen Mark Henry pull a passenger jet. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah. The strongman competitions are always interesting on telly.
Oh yeah. I'm happy to watch. I wouldn't be part of it. Bellina reckons ask Google what a pansexual was, because they thought it was someone that had sex with their pots and pans. And we've only ever known one pansexual on the show, and I can guarantee you that's exactly what that means. They fuck a pot. There's a pot handle going somewhere that a pot handle wasn't designed to go, and that's pretty much it. I'm guessing they put it in their ass, and then their partner drops their balls in the hot pan. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
When it became apparent after the unfortunate incident that led to the discovery of the pansexual formerly in our ranks, my first thought upon reading what a pansexual is, you greedy cunt.
Yeah, pick one.
Just, there's something. Oh, fuck it. Make it a bit special, man.
Yeah, hey, don't give the shit away for free.
Yeah.
IV, why do walrus penises have bones? That is an interesting question that I will probably end up
why do
later.
walruses have penis bones?
That's a great question.
Their penis is a bone. No.
Penis bones.
Yeah. That's a great question.
I heard that the walrus has the biggest penis on the planet, haven't they? Pound for pound, the walrus penis is.
Yeah.
He had the biggest dick of a human. But I'm pretty sure the walrus has the biggest penis per square inch of a person, right? So you got elephant dicks that are big, right? Because they're a big animal. But a walrus
mean the ratio.
The ratio. Dick to body ratio. The walrus has the biggest. And high five to any walruses out there that are watching the show and you have a big penis. Congratulations. And I, for some strange reason, would like to see you fuck a pelican.
Mm.
I just think that would be
Very
a very, be a very interesting video.
Nico, pansexuals like a cat. If it fits, I sit.
UK Carolyn, or Sentry as she's known, she Googled, how big is the captain's penis? Is it the same size as a walrus? The answer is yes, obviously. But she also Googled, is it okay for my puppy to eat goat's ears? Absolutely it is. My puppy eats them too. Goats and pigs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
pigs. Mostly walrus. Esquire Googled Rowdy falling down the stairs as a gift.
I'm actually going to change that to love.
Yeah. Jaded Girl, what is the oddest thing most Googled on Google? That'd be an interesting one.
I like that. That's a clever answer.
Yeah.
Probably how many nipples does it go to?
I love
how big is the captain's penis?
I love when you Google something and then you see other questions that people ask, like people also ask, and they've always got really bad grammar, and but some of them are just bizarre.
The weirdest one, and I'm not saying this as a racial joke. This is a real one. I was looking up for natural gas, right? And I was typing because we had a gas leak in our hot water, and I was like, "Is gas?" And that's as far as I got when I saw the suggested, "Is gas bad for Jewish people?" I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit. This is someone that misunderstood the assessment. Yeah. You misunderstood the assignment, mate. You know, is gas okay for Jewish people?
Yeah. Oh, Nico's
I wish that was a joke.
Put in the answer to our question about why humans don't have penis bones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And what was the answer?
We didn't have to know that, did we?
Well, we're finished.
37 Googled helicopter Orgish.
Ogrish. Ogrish was the forerunner to Best Gore. Best Gore's gone now. But there's plenty of others out there. Send me a message if you want links.
Oh. Cheech did two girls. Oh, okay. Cheech did the two girls, one cup. I think we've all Googled that.
Oh, really?
Mine's my screensaver. Celestial, should I squeeze a Bartholomew cyst?
A Bartholin's cyst.
I don't know what a Bartholin cyst is, but
I wouldn't recommend. I don't know about squeezing.
I'd recommend warm compress for a few days to really get it going before you squeeze that thing.
Yeah, but you like Dr. Pimple Popper, and I can watch people being set on fire, beheaded, disemboweled. I can't watch Dr. Pimple Popper.
Oh, that is probably the worst thing that I've ever Googled. The most oddest thing is Jimmy's chin volcano.
Oh, fuck.
Or Jimmy or Johnny, can't remember which one, but
I remember.
No, I'm not watching that.
Yeah.
Kimatron. Kimatron likes this one. If the captain's ex-wife has died. I think we all check the obituaries every day for that.
That's a hopeful search.
Yeah. I always go look in the obituaries going, oh, come on. It's like a lottery. Like it's going
I was going to say, feel like waiting for your bingo numbers or or something. One day
it's going to happen. Wolf Queen reckons red foxes. She Googled that.
Mm-hmm.
As you do. Yeah. And finish out question number 2 for us is Cray with the ultimate oxymoron. Living Dead and a fun run. Both scored very highly.
Mm-hmm.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Why would anyone run, let alone for fun?
Yeah. Oh, hello to Nana Bear. I forgot to mention Nana Bear's tuned in as well.
Hello, Nana Bear.
Hello, Nana Bear. Love you. What was the other one? The other big oxymoron. Found missing. That's the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, found missing.
Hello, Lena likes Dr. Pimple Poppers.
It takes too long to get to the
money shot. Yeah, the money shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just found what my OnlyFans content's going to be.
William George Fraser had a photo banned from a BDSM site because it was too porno.
Oh, no.
That'd take some doing.
It's like me
Yeah,
getting
well
kicked
done.
out of the only 24-hour pub in Melbourne.
Chapeau, sir.
Drink of that.
On that note, that's it. She's all over. It's all over Red Rover.
What?
We're
Brings
done.
us to the time of the night where we say, time, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. She's all done. It's in the bag.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
you look really upset.
Like, people don't have a bone, please.
What entirely clear.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just evolutionary path that humans don't have a penis bone.
Hey,
Anymore.
play your
Some
cards
of it.
right, baby.
Yeah.
Play your
Mine's got a
cards
knee.
right. Hey,
Mine's got a kneecap.
hey.
Yeah.
Big thank you to each and every one of you that do tune in, week out here on the Nightcap. We do really
It's
appreciate you being
astonishing.
part of it.
Yep.
We will not be here next week, though. We'll be taking
No.
a sabbatical that day. And if you are also a big fan of all the videos that have been coming out, we're taking this week off from that as well. So sadly, there'll be no new videos coming out this week, but fear not, because they'll be back by the weekend, the next weekend, not this weekend.
And you can watch them with all of your buddies, all of your mates,
All
and
your
all of your
pals.
pals.
But you can
Oh,
also
you
go
better-
back
oh,
through
you
the
might
back
start
catalogue as
with-
well.
Yeah.
You can go back through the back catalogue.
Yeah,
And,
go back
you
through.
can also- yeah, if you're in the Facebook Messenger chat, you can meet up with your mates in there too.
Yeah.
What does a sabbatical mean? Holiday, doesn't it? Fuck you. I don't know words. On the
Yeah,
far side of
something to do with Black Sabbath.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah. Oh, Jim Finch is there. He's also part of the really cool site there on YouTube. Go and check out his channel.
Yeah.
He's one of the main guys, is Jim Finch, on the really cool site on YouTube.
Yay.
Really cool site on YouTube. Go and fucking find it. If you don't, I'll fucking come over there and I'm going to cut you.
Yeah, next week.
On the far side of the studio, he's of course our Hall of Famer that is also the Lord of Rock and Roll and King of all that is metal. Is fucking it.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Nation. Thanks very much for being so populated.
Yeah,
This
we
evening.
do
Have a
appreciate
great week. Have a great couple of weeks.
it.
Because I'll be asking everyone individually
Yeah, we will actually.
next time we're back on. And if you haven't got a spreadsheet telling me what you've done, I'll be angry.
Yeah, we probably won't allow you back in.
No.
Right in the center part of the studio, she's of course the regal lady that represents the Udall and crochet divisions here on the Nightcap. She's of course the fiery redhead herself. Cigarette Ness.
That's me. Have a great couple of weeks, everyone. Have a great sabbatical.
you.
And
Have a great sabbatical.
Cray Ray can even spell it too.
Also, the other thing, I don't know how to tell you to say this, Secret Agent. So I don't know. I've been I don't know how to say this. I really don't.
Just come with it. I'm fine.
Worcestershire? Is it Worcestershire?
Worcestershire.
I feel like it's Worcestershire. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. Just need a
Oh, you're
clarification. Yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate it. But I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna bloody get stuff done. I gotta go and save the world. You know what it's like. Living life and all that sort of stuff. But we're gonna leave you with the wonderful passing words. I am going to the Turkish prison.
Again.
I've got to actually got to go and catch up with Terry. Strangely enough, I fucking got a phone call from him the other day, and I said, "What are you going on, mate?" He goes, "The fucking people at the restaurant are fucking stupid." He says. I said, "Why? What's going on at the restaurant?" He goes, "Well, I ordered a fucking nice thing of chips, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's fair enough." And the lady goes,
You ordered
"Entree?"
a fucking nice thing of chips. Yeah, cunt.
And the lady goes, "Oh, an entree?" And he was like, "No, on the fucking plate, you fucking idiot."
Oh.
Bam. All right, that's it. Until next week. Not next week, the week after. We're going to leave you with the wonderful passing words which have been handed down from generation upon generation, which is simply you have been the Nightcap Nation. I've been your captain. That's been Parking, Secret Agent Ness. And until not next Friday, but the Friday after.
The holiday.
The following, which is the following Friday. We're going to leave you with the wonderful passing words handed down from generation upon generation. Simply you. No, I've done that bit. Anyway, the Nightcap. It's a lot better than
Shouting in the studio.
good night, go and fuck off.